So do you say all of the players you are calling world class will start in every team in this world?
Virgil van Dijk, yes. Mo Salah, yes. Alexis McAllister.
Will Mo Salah start at Barca?
Will Mo Salah start at Barca? I think he will. Only the entire. You're very flexible with
I know explain it.
Yeah, I have to.
That's Van Dijk can't explain it. That is not what they will explain it.
No, because I know what you mean.
Okay.
Because of Lamine Yamal. So, but Mo Salah in season 9 G League no. Ni a ball formation before 2-3-1. Now Mo Salah boy a top.
Okay.
Now Firmino a bottom.
Okay.
What I say. So Mo Salah is capable of playing the number 9 role.
So, but on to me, in terms of our position, on to me too.
So in terms of that position, and America say Okoha a bear flexible.
That position on to me too nipa no ball. Let me go direct.
It depends on what the coach wants.
No,
it depends on the coach.
Mo Salah bet me to Lamine Yamal na. Obumpeni for team ni.
Obu. If so Buadia, won yes sir. Bobo for Arsenal. Why drink ewo baby?
What one is saying?
So Antono.
So you didn't pay money.
But that's not any valid. Reason being, we've been in games. See the whole England. Okay. Everybody is on the back of Trent. Not Trent has stand defensively, and not Trent assist. And you only Liverpool fans and standing up for Trent.
Okay.
One. So if say Okase you turn saying, me no go nyadwin because Trent has been in games. Trent has cost you games. As a right back defensively, what cost you games?
Van Dijk
you see, but or you're one of your own. So we never bash Trent.
Okay.
What you say? Okay. Until say the only time a Liverpool first bashed Trent was against Manchester United. Anfield,
yeah.
That performance happened on the rumors say
Or Madrid.
Exactly. And then on the back of that rumors, now what yes performance we are. What do you want us to feel? Say, you know Etiha, you ball for Arsenal. Why drink baby?
Charlie, this be the Gajo transfer. So lots of happening for the transfer thing inside. My catcher almost says Zubimendi has signed for Arsenal from Real Sociedad, £51 million. A great addition to the Arsenal team because Arsenal have already lost Thomas Partey on a free deal, and then Jorginho also on a free to Flamengo. So this a bit of problems Arsenal could have faced, but they've replaced them with Zubimendi and Christian Norgard from Brentford. But then today, I talked to somebody where the person they tell me say Trent Alexander-Arnold, he moved from Liverpool to Real Madrid, no? Yeah. Guy, no, wanyadi.
Oh, yeah, wanyadi.
Also wanyadi.
Yeah, wanyadi.
Wanyadi, saying.
Not some many years because I mean, if you consider the love Liverpool have give Trent, he no reciprocates the love back.
What do you mean by that?
So, how you live, right? I'm trying to say you've made your mind say you want to go to Real Madrid.
Okay.
A year ago. Fine, no problem. We don't have a problem with that.
Okay.
So maybe a Liverpool. But on a low. Extend my contract. 80 million release clause. Okay. Contract signed. Madrid are back. Oh, you pay right back. Oh, okay, more per Trent. Okay, 80 million. More here.
Okay.
And for Trent, for a player of Trent's quality, 80 million, a reasonable fee.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly. Trent score. Your man farewell. Fine. Assembly. But all along in the season, Trent was a go. West Ham. No, what you say?
More Casadodo.
Or say like my
fans
Casa. So also mixed emotions, right? Because we say now your door now a person will stay. We think say my intie Casano and now Casa need too much. You understand? So we think say you eventually sign the contract for us. So you know. But I feel Virgil sign. Mo Salah sign. Now born of Liverpool blood. One sign no yawa.
So what chance your money now?
Yes, fine, granted. No yawa. Virgil ni mo sign yankash you. Ni any Leicester bebo. No what she go.
If you bench, we winning match.
Yes, every winning match. Where you were tired, who show emotions to say there, Udo ye be.
I don't know.
Udo be a yenisa. Or a backstabbing. Because if, fine, Felipe Coutinho, for instance, when you Liverpool, young one Liverpool,
yeah.
But Oba, Anna Opeso ko Barcelona. Felipe signed a contract.
Mamunya Scapudo,
exactly.
140.
If it wasn't for Coutinho, Liverpool team,
Munya's coming better Van Dijk.
Any Allison.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So onona you build it off this Liverpool success of Niseuno.
Okay.
You understand? So what he has done for Liverpool, just based on transfer value and a transfer sale,
Okay.
it was enormous to us. Because our success no and a Trent Alexander ebe inherited.
Okay.
Over Steven Gerrard. If Steven Gerrard, if he Liverpool at the time, Nana a man for pedana. Honestly, I wouldn't have had a problem with it in this sense. So Liverpool team, no, it was a team full of nobodies. Obia Nimbobo.
Mascherano Nimbobo.
So
Alonso
after,
Nimbobo.
so maybe before I said Mascherano Moba, no. So 2004, 2005 team.
Okay.
Juana. There was no better player in that team. Pepe Reina wasn't in 2005 team.
2005 na Pepe ni ono.
That be Dudek.
Dudek na Champions League final.
Exactly. What I say. So if so Koya, because he team ni
Liverpool at time the kite ni friend saying Harry Kewell.
Kites came
Harry
07. Harry Kewell. Okay, Harry Kewell was
there.
Yeah, I think he was there. Yeah. 05 Harry Kewell wasn't there. Or by 06 after the Champions League win. So the next 07 Harry Kewell ball final. You see? So but even Harry Kewell or a player Papa Bing. You understand? So if Gerrard had left, I would have understood because a team no we were shit. You understand? But you Trent, in this current Liverpool team, you were quality all over the pitch. Mo Salah, world class. Virgil van Dijk, world class. Ryan Gravenberch, approaching world class. Alexis McAllister, world class. You understand? Dominic Szoboszlai, national team captain.
So do you see all of the players who are calling world class will start in every team in this world?
Virgil van Dijk, yes. Mo Salah, yes. Alexis McAllister.
Will Mo Salah start at Barca?
Will Mo Salah start at Barca? I think he will. Onim the entire. You're very flexible with
I will explain it.
Yeah, I have to.
That's Van Dijk can't explain it. That's not going to explain it.
No, because I know what you mean.
Okay.
Because of Lamine Yamal. So, but Mo Salah in season 9 G League, no. Ni a ball formation before 2-3-1. Now Mo Salah boy a top.
Okay.
Now Firmino a bottom.
Okay.
What I say. So Mo Salah is capable of playing the number 9 role.
So, but on to me in terms of star position, on to me two.
So in terms of that position, and America say Okoha a bear flexible.
That position on to me two nipa no ball hono.
It's
a yes or no. May I explain it? Mo Salah bets me to Lamine Yamal na. Let me go there.
It depends on what the coach wants.
Bets me to Lamine Yamal.
No, it depends on the coach.
Mo Salah bets me to Lamine Yamal na.
Okay.
On the right
Fine.
flanks.
Oh, I'll give you say on team, but you make into
Don't
that.
explain. Don't explain.
Barcelona team.
On team to Lamine Yamal. Yes, let's continue.
Okay. What I say? So you have world class players all over.
McAllister,
Alison Becker, world class. What I say? So
Alison Becker world class.
yeah.
Yes, Becker is world class.
If you have this setup in your team, and then this season we beat Real Madrid, so meaning say Real Madrid is not a better team than us.
You beat Real Madrid.
Yes.
Where?
Last season, Champions League group stage. Kylian Mbappe,
okay.
Obaya or Besse.
Group stage now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sure, more.
Yeah.
So meaning say we have an upper hand over the team.
Okay.
Okay. So why it doesn't make sense to us why you're leaving? The only thing I see say is the reason you're leaving is because of Jude Bellingham.
Okay.
And
Say Bellingham and you're the best friend.
when I can
I'm your best friends.
I mean that's the image I'm portraying.
Kasa.
England. I'm calling England national team. We actually thought say
you actually thought
we actually thought say 2 seasons ago. A time when Bellingham started to get close. I actually thought say he was trying to convince Bellingham
to come to Liverpool
from Dortmund to Liverpool. Sana all this one the other way around.
Okay.
So Trent started betraying Liverpool from that time now.
So would you agree that every young player coming up in this world would want to play for Real Madrid or Barcelona?
You see, I have no problem with that.
Okay. So if you have a player like Trent Alexander-Arnold who has developed from your youth ranks into the senior team, consistently won the Champions League with you, won the Super Cup, won the Premier League.
Yes.
He's basically won everything with Liverpool.
Yes. So win more.
Okay. And as I sit here, we don't know how much Trent is being paid at Madrid.
We do not know.
We do not know. And
it could be less.
It can never be less.
It could be.
It won't be less.
So why are you speculating say it's more?
No. I'm not saying it is more, but it won't be less.
You don't know that.
It won't be less. Let's be realistic.
What contract no?
It's not me say it won't. I'm not saying
that
it
be
is.
so the fact say who contracts no. Be a speculation.
Listen.
Okay.
If a player like a Man U player almost sign fee Rene, your friend saying the defender, tall guy,
Loro. Sorry.
If Lenny Euro's contract runs out at Rene, not by United. Say United and Tony not by United. Omunchwa ni sikana na Rene to they offer more. The only time you can reduce a player's wages or salary is when one player in the team now or one or bimbo they don't really appreciate him. Two, he's aging. No big team would want to get you. Okay, when you do 33, okay, let me bring you. Let me give you a contract. Say 200 na memo 120. They will agree. But this is a Trent in his peak. At his peak.
Oh, yes. Oh.
And he's playing. So if Trent is moving from Liverpool team, consider Trent as one of the best right backs in the whole world. In the whole world now. And then Madrid is going to take him. Under no circumstance will Madrid say if Trent is taking 150 at Liverpool, I'll give him 150 or I'll give you 140. No. There is something you should have said, or you might have said to convince Trent. Because yes, Trent wants to play for Madrid. But Perez also needs Trent at Madrid. Madrid right back is Dani Carvajal, injured.
Yes.
So it was Lucas Vazquez. And Dani Carvajal can't play the next 4 seasons.
Okay.
But Trent will play the next 4 seasons.
Yes.
So he told Trent, I need you. Vazquez is 33 years. And he can't play.
Which is Perez.
Yes.
Okay.
Carvajal is also aging. And the injury swab him. So Trent, please, let's not sign a contract at Liverpool. I'll double your salary for you. And I'll tell you that if Trent, my hand not Liverpool, I can't confirm it. Say Trent, he 150 with Liverpool.
Around 150.
Or better at least 250 or Madrid. At least.
Okay, so
that, and let's not forget that players are human beings. And the football they are playing is their job.
Yes.
So you can't tell me, Juma War, one company, they are paying you 7,000 cedis. Now company for Ebia, who has a amount 7,000 cedis. Now different media house said they want to give you 15,000 cedis. You say no. Or Hannah may start here, Hannah be able home into. So I would want to.
So why not? Okay.
Why not sign the contract?
Yeah, now be.
As you
will you just up and leave?
Meba. So Trent
be
didn't stand up. Liverpool knew Trent would leave.
Hold on.
Okay. Kylian Mbappe Lottin. What did PSG do to him?
What did they do?
Yes. PSG didn't want to allow Mbappe to go on a free deal. So what did they do? They said we are giving a new contract. Perez are catching Mbappe say yo. New contract on the Mawa, it means you have to sign you for more than 150 million. Into him, men sign a contract, 150 million, you have 100 million as a signing of now we do we know and he said, okay, most of them we a big team, so we won't allow Mbappe to play. So they left Mbappe. Who said results they have to bring him back to play. So sometimes let's just understand that players are working. Football on board. You see, and regardless of the situation, and you'll be on what Trent saying.
But that's not the point. The point is
what Trent saying.
Killian, you compare
Trent saying.
You're raising from academy.
What one is saying?
You're raising from academy.
What one is saying?
So you're Antono.
So you didn't pay money.
But that's not any valid. Reason being, we've been in games. See the whole England.
Okay.
Everybody is on the back of Trent. Not Trent has stand defensively, and not Trent has City. And you're only Liverpool fans and standing up for Trent.
Okay.
One. So if say Okase you're torn saying because Trent has been in games, Trent has cost you games. As a right back defensively, what cost you games?
Van Dijk
you see, but or you're one of your own. So we'd never bash Trent.
Okay.
What you say? Okay. Until say the only time a Liverpool first bashed Trent was against Manchester United. Anfield,
yeah.
That performance happened on the rumors say
Or Madrid.
Exactly. And then on the back of that rumors, now what yes performance we are. What do you want us to feel? Say, you know Etiha, you ball for Arsenal. Why drink baby? Do you understand?
So that is your problem as a Liverpool fan.
Yes, the
he
way
should
he
have
left.
Raised money for you. At least 50 million pound.
See, if that happened, it would have been better. And then it would. And then if or sincere from the jump, say, oh, this is the situation. fine, me sign a contract. So immediately Trent signed a contract. And then there was a release clause, 70 million for Madrid in the contractor. Obia be who say, oh, this is not doing, or per se or yeding, or twice over Madrid.
Yeah.
But we're living, with some dignity and I respect. But for you to dilly-dally, say, and I say, no, we should go, and they come and celebrate, and now you say, no, what do you doing, bro? That is the point.
Eden Hazard wanted to leave Chelsea to Madrid.
Uh-huh.
But she was celebrating.
Yes.
Hazard had 1 year left on his contract.
Yes.
And Madrid paid 100 million for him.
Exactly. Had Trent done that?
Mama Trent's 1 year contract.
Granted, Madrid,
Mama Trent, 4 years contract, not 3 years contract. Madrid say they can't pay their money. Trent wants to go to Madrid. Obeying. So because this scenario, the team needs Trent. Trent also wants to go to play for the team.
So
it's in some man all the contracts, no man. That's a team because I can't spare.
Yes.
Team name.
Then the team really didn't need him in the first place.
No.
Yes. No. Because you can't tell me, Madrid doesn't have the financial power to sign Trent for 120 million.
They won't pay.
So they don't need you. Value, sir.
They need you.
See, transfer about valuation.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Okay.
Say,
so do you think Madrid doesn't have the money to sign a Mbappe for 200 million?
They do have the money.
So why didn't they?
So it
I didn't someone thought Mbappe.
Hold on.
1 year left on his contract too. I didn't someone yes, sir.
About negotiation. If Mitimian now for 100 million, which is the signing on fee, and now the Mbappe told for 150 million, right? It makes sense. Say, my person made you 100 million.
The same
for
thing
a player of
Mbappe
issue. But hold on, for a player of Mbappe caliber, 150, undervaluation. Considering inflation, any Neymar say no, right? Because Neymar got 222 euros,
193 pounds
for Neymar Jr. at the time. So if
and Mbappe was 180 million euros from Monaco to
transfer fee.
Yeah.
Oh, so people in Monaco, which is Mbappe parents club, and as a boyhood club, no, are satisfied with Kylian Mbappe because exactly, and enough of that money they can build something. They said they are used to Christo O'Connor.
We are talking about PSG.
So
out of
PSG for Bediao.
Yeah.
One. Bediao, and then if Madrid ever taught Mbappe from PSG, it wouldn't have been anything less than 180 million euros. What you say?
Yeah.
Which Mbappe abe can say, oh, yeah, me 100 million. Near and sign a contract and now just says Kawi. So one, Mbappe was selfish. Obviously, he was selfish because even if they are signing with a transfer fee, you still have a signing on bonus. Just say as huge.
Yeah.
So Mbappe was selfish. So if PSG for Ochina Omushia semi-finals, now Mbappe, they have every right to. Because they're like Omubuna now they have every right to do that.
You have a right to do that, but he doesn't care.
Well, but Trent cares because Obama Club Kasa on his behalf before the parade, say we should support the boy.
Respect. He still respects you.
But we do not.
He doesn't care if you don't respect him.
He does.
But he respects you.
If he didn't care about what Liverpool fans thought, Anka on the country, Jurgen Klopp, Jurgen Klopp, patch of man.
Obumpini for team.
If Saubuadia, yes, you don't do that.
Like I've said, every player would fight to play for the team. Osano. One day. If the opportunity rises, whatever they will do.
What a press conference? Can't Spanish to say. I said this Spanish, no.
So what's your problem now?
Or a snake, or a rat. He betrayed Liverpool. That boy.
Okay. So what do you want him to do?
Since it has been done.
Okay.
DNA bit me Oko. Say Oko.
So when I told you Hazard betrayed Chelsea.
Hazard didn't betray Chelsea.
So, and I want to say it's from different dimensions. Hazard, I already mentioned that. It is not because of Sabia. Yes, Hazard should have left. He wanted to leave and he left. But in percentage, in that period, that was when Chelsea had a transfer ban.
So what if what if because Hazard when he left and he started having injury problems. What if Hazard knew the injury problems And also, me draw Chelsea to burden them like this. Into my main core.
Now,
I mean, you never know.
So
you never know.
So basically, from what we all know, Hazard moved to Madrid because he wanted to win a Ballon d'Or. Because he thought it was easier to win a Ballon d'Or in Madrid compared to because Madrid had Vinicius. But
by the time
Hazard was way better than Vinicius then. Way better. Into Hazard come Madrid, he's the face of Madrid.
Arguably, yes.
Do you understand? So,
but then there was Benzema too.
But Hazard will be the face of Madrid.
Well, I mean, you can say that.
They won't care about Benzema. Because Hazard didn't perform, that's why they cared about Benzema.
Yeah,
because Ronaldo is gone. Who replaces Ronaldo? Vinicius is there. Vinicius is in so let's bring Hazard. Do you understand? And Chelsea, Intimi signed. That is when. But sometimes the only thing I'll say is it brought opportunity to the younger players. Academy for no.
And I will say after the fact, and she any Chelsea fan. Yes.
Because of what happened in Madrid. Because of no.
And then the fee now,
and
the fee now,
100 million.
It also calmed nerves kakra.
Hazard Koye. And farmer no. And I budget Champions League.
Without
the Champions League, they even eliminated Hazard's team.
Yes.
Do you understand? Yes. So that is why Chelsea fans wouldn't think. Imagine you play against Madrid in the next season's Champions League. Quarterfinals.
And then left wing.
And then I don't care. And then Madrid eliminates Liverpool. 3-1 aggregate. Trent and a share final goal.
No match obet me abobi. Or no Trent Alexander. Obet me abobo sa match ni bi. Say Liverpool ni Madrid this year. Obeji ni mabo. Say bi omonya free kick into obebo acha na. Or no Trent.
What's bonche? Ye Alisson free kick. Ye ntia na Messi bokre na e shoma Alisson no.
Ade Messi Trent or Messi?
Onye Messi.
Nti na make say Trent. E de ba be gina free kick achi abo etia Liverpool no oni bi.
Nti e ball banaba Trent nya sa avim na nchi free kick no.
E bi ahwa fine.
Anfield na kasa den de be no onto one fielder. They didn't Trent
on this time no they
against him.
Yes.
He doesn't care.
Hey! Oh, if you can say me what do you say sir? Corner taking quickly. Basta eba Anfield no.
Oh, so you want to tell me Van Dijk moves from Liverpool to PSG. PSG is playing Liverpool at Anfield. It will affect Van Dijk. No, it will affect his performance.
Van Dijk and Trent are two different players.
Maybe bizarre question.
Now we compare Trent composure and Van Dijk composure.
Do you think it will affect him?
No, because of the kind of player he is.
Trent, but no. Listen. But me, I don't think it should be an issue. Oko. Oko Pesca. Also did you? Oko media akwala no. So guys, this
Sikabena na Trent ope Liverpool and Kian Faman
400,000.
Yeah, the bema no. Yeah, clear the bema no. Mo Salah oye past in the prime no. Like okay, near past in the prime sir, but when you man 400,000. Into 2018 man 400,000. I say man na work no.
Mo ntimi man 400,000. Mo bandi pa.
Yeah, man captain pass account. You be man captain.
Say Van Dijk kwa.
Yes.
Na Van Dijk nko ene.
Na Van Dijk can saying. So as a player, Van Dijk can saying.
Na Van Dijk one bet. I didn't for my Trent about
Trent had every
I didn't for my Trent about na on Van Dijk one year.
Because Van Dijk was the captain.
Van Dijk wasn't. Henderson was the captain.
Henderson Trent was too young to be.
Too
immature. Obviously, was showing immaturity to be captain of Liverpool.
Let's start to captain Chelsea.
You see,
maybe that question. Time being. Was he too matured? No way you saying. James and Trent are the same age.
Hold on.
But time not start to captain Chelsea.
Did Chelsea have a figure to say Virgil van Dijk?
A figure like
the personality. The only thing Chelsea had was Thiago Silva.
I don't think. Yes,
but Thiago Silva was leaving. Was leaving the club. None the future in the club wasn't that distant. So they wanted somebody more obey the club.
No, I think with the captaincy issue, and they discussed with Thiago, and Thiago says they should hand it to
James. Yeah. So if not, come to Thiago Silva.
I need someone named Van Dijk, as Van Dijk and someone from Trent.
Because Virgil van Dijk, sometime that was 2 years ago.
Trent beats my account. That's like what Tiano.
No. Virgil had
we've seen. Yeah, I'm not saying he shouldn't be captain. I think he deserves to be the captain.
Yes.
But person me try to say, and no mama fan no say Van Dijk quiet the captain, but man, no better.
You see,
captain the heading.
What the heading saying?
Or the captain heading.
That was his.
Better than someone.
That was his one of the dreams as a young boy.
To captain
Liverpool.
Guy.
And
that's now Captain Liverpool.
Yes.
It's what captain.
When the man is our captain,
What captain that? Anameboa.
Yes.
So that's it.
What? So into what achieve his dream now?
Yeah, he has achieved it.
But not or captain as a vice captain. The captain, I'm more.
Okay.
I know you're different.
What captain Abu match? Then no person.
And I make her say
there be
no.
It doesn't matter.
Club captain. Ask Steven Gerrard. Ebe captain. Right. No, captain is Sami Hipia. It was the same transition. So Trent had every right. Like he had the perfect.
It's super.
You see, me assume you.
Trent or says Steven Gerrard.
No, he had the chance to be better than Steven Gerrard in Liverpool folklore.
He doesn't want.
Yes,
he doesn't.